supposedly happened northbound 41, just south of the Shearing Road exit.
Okay.
Van hit his rear bumper.
Okay.
And then took off. Tried faking him out by taking, pretending to take different exits,
Okay.
and refused to pull over.
Okay.
We were able to get behind. They got the van parked up over there. So I'm gathering all of his information. I'll put him into the call. He's got some minor scrapes to his back bumper, but
I'll take a peek at it.
so
He hit me pretty hard.
so he's been fine.
He's completely like.
He's just pissed off that they hit his bumper.
Almost gave me.
I get that, but dispatch is really upset with him right now because of how he was treating them. So I got to address that too.
Yeah. No. Yeah. He's just upset with.
Fair enough. All right. Sounds good.
Damn near gave me whiplash.
Mm-hmm.
He did hit me pretty hard. He lifted the whole back end of my truck.
Okay. So you got a couple scratches right here.
No, there's a whole dent right there. It's caved in right there. Not a couple scratches. Far from a couple scratches.
I got you. I have something else I need to address with you too. If you want to have a seat with your vehicle, I'll be right back in a little bit. Howdy, sir.
How you doing,
Deputy
sir?
Sheriff with the Sheriff's Office.
How you doing?
So what happened with this little accident, man?
Like we was on the highway.
Okay.
We was on the highway. It was so packed, right?
Yep.
And when it was so stacked, like cars like packed up.
Yep.
And when I put it on my brakes, and when he was putting on his brakes in front of me, my car must have just hit it from the back way.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Accidents happen.
Yeah.
Can I ask why you didn't try and stop, man?
Huh?
Why didn't you stop?
I did. There was so much traffic. So thick.
Why didn't you pull over or something so that you could address the accident, though?
Oh,
That's
I
my
tried
question.
to. Like I tried to, because it was so stacked up, backed up.
I feel you, but that happened like how many miles away, though, man? The reason I'm asking is it looks bad on your part.
Yeah.
Because it looks like you ran from the accident.
No, I ain't tried to. I tried to dip over like to the curve so I could park.
With those medians and everything, there's a lot of shoulder on the interstate. I get there's a lot of traffic, but you had ample opportunity to pull over at the like decent time.
Yes, sir.
And here we are, probably 7-8 miles later. It looks bad. That's the reason I'm addressing it.
In the front?
No, it looks bad that you didn't pull over to address the accident.
Oh, okay.
Did the guy that was hit, did he try to pull over? He doesn't tend to
Because
pull
it was so
over?
stacked, though.
Yep.
Like we both
There's
like.
a lot of traffic because of Memorial Day.
So I get a lot of traffic, but by law, if you're involved in an accident,
Yes, sir.
you have this statutory obligation to pull over and address that accident immediately.
Yes, sir.
So that's the thing, is that it's not immediate. And that's the part I'm concerned about.
Okay.
Shit happens. I mean, to put it frank, it sucks.
Yeah,
You guys are okay.
I ain't
Yeah.
try to run.
You guys are okay. That's what I look for first. We can always fix vehicles and address everything else later.
Yes.
But when it comes to an accident, you got to try, like, do your duty, pull over, because it looks bad on your part.
Yeah.
This dude on the other end, I have things I need to address with him, and I'll address that accordingly, because he isn't handling things appropriately either. But at the same token, to be fair, you didn't either. So, two wrongs don't make a right. I'm gonna write up the accident report. I gotta check your damage, just go from there. It sounds like the Green Bay officer got your information and everything. Do you have insurance?
He got my number and I ain't got this.
No insurance? Okay. Beater with a heater type of thing? How many miles you got on it? 240. Oh, so you. I feel you. I got you.
Ain't gonna lie to you.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're probably still stuck with it, like, financially anyways.
Yeah.
But it still helps you a lot. Like, if all of a sudden that turns into a big, huge fender bender, multiple people, now you're looking at hundreds, if not millions of dollars that you're liable for, and that just puts you behind the 8 ball. So that's why insurance needs to be there.
Correct.
So that's one thing to keep in mind, man. Was the hood curled under before?
Nope.
Okay, so that's all new?
Yeah.
Alright,
So I just basically tapped.
yeah.
Like when I tapped,
You kind of slid underneath
yeah, like
a little
that.
bit. Yep.
That was it.
Okay. Who else do we have? We got a little one in the back.
My daughter.
And then is this your dad or
That's my friend.
your friend? And then you just picked her up?
Yep.
Okay. So where was everybody seated? Obviously you were driving.
Yeah, I was driving.
And then the little one was behind you?
Yep.
And then your friend was back there up front?
Okay.
Okay. Did the other officer get his information? Okay, so I do have to list everybody that was involved in the vehicle.
Okay.
You mind if I grab...
She wasn't in the vehicle.
Okay. You mind if I grab your information, man? I appreciate that.
How much would something like that cost to get fixed on a truck like that?
On a truck like that, a new bumper is probably like, I'm gonna ballpark around $1,000-ish. I don't know. Okay. I'll take care of it from there. Give me a second. I'll get you guys some numbers. Unfortunately, I'll probably issue you a single citation.
Okay.
For following too close is what the citation would be for.
Okay.
Basically, you're supposed. I get everything was packed in.
Yes, sir.
I get that.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to leave enough room that, for whatever reason, if that vehicle slow stops, you can adjust accordingly.
Okay.
So it'll just be the single citation. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back, and then you guys can get on with your weekend. Okay?
Tell the guy I said apologize.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You know.
I'll address what I need to with him, but he's
Sure.
pretty hot.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave you guys separate and talk a different day. So hang tight, man. I'll be back. Alrighty, sir. I'll get you guys on your way. So I'll give you this one first. Alright, so this is the accident number. Everything associated to the report I'm putting together is going to be with this here, okay?
Okay, so I'll call them.
If you want a copy of it, give them a shout, but give it, I think on the top here it says like 7 to 10 days.
Okay.
So by the time it makes it through all the stupid paperwork and red tape stuff, that's where it's going to be at.
Yeah.
So I'll give you that one. The other one is the following too closely. The citation's about $200. Unfortunately, I can't control how much they are.
Yeah.
There's an associated court date through Brown County.
Okay.
You're not required to appear for it. All right. And
Do I gotta come here?
no. So you don't have to appear for it. If you want to do it by mail, you want to take care of it, you want to pay it, whatever you need to do to take care of it, it's explained here on the bottom.
Okay. For sure.
I'm cutting your brakes with, at the end of the day, that's a hit and run accident.
Yeah.
Based on just everything, how many miles away, the ample opportunity.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you a break with that one, okay?
I appreciate it.
The insurance portion of it, that's easily another $200 citation. Like, there's probably $700-800 in citations. And I don't want to do that to you.
Appreciate it.
It's a shitty situation.
Yeah.
But you've been cool with me since then.
Yes, sir.
Just keep that in mind in the future, because it's not worth,
I'm
like,
gonna get my insurance.
yeah, get the insurance part of it,
Yeah.
but then, like, if shit happens, you get into an accident or something, just pull over.
Sure.
Because I just, honestly, if this would have turned more, if he would have been more hot-headed or something, then we got road rage, and then if you got the little one in the back,
Right.
I got a little one that same age, and the last thing I would want is to see something happen there.
That's
So
right.
that stuff,
Appreciate it, bro.
another thing to think about too, okay?
Thank you, sir.
So you got that, unfortunately, but be safe, man, okay?
Appreciate it.
Don't forget your phone on top. Howdy. So,
Okay.
Deputy Schley at the Sheriff's Office. So I saw your damage, I got that, all that stuff
Saw the
taken care of.
damage to his vehicle too?
Yep, absolutely. It all makes sense. So what lane were you in?
Third from left.
So you're 1, 2, 3.
4 lanes. I was
Okay.
like 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Roughly.
Okay. Is there any reason you didn't just pull over and let us take care of it?
No one was behind me to pull over.
No,
I didn't. I
so-
got his license plate, and
Okay,
I saw that he
perfect.
was black. I thought he was going to take off. That's
So
honest to God truth.
to be
so
completely
I
honest
chased
with
him
you, my
down
man,
to get him pulled over.
That's about as. I'm going to be frank. That's racist. You had the
I
license plate.
understand that.
You had
but
the license plate. We knew who he was. You were given a lawful order. I gave you a lawful order through my dispatchers to say pull over, and I'll address this accident with you, because I understand the frustration. I get that. That sucks, and I will take care of that with you. But when you're given a legal request, a legal
There was
order,
no person behind me to pull over, though. I didn't know.
The
She
dispatcher
said there
on
was
the
an
phone.
officer behind me, and there was no one behind me.
correct. We were trying to catch up.
Okay. Well,
So-
when I was on her talking to her on the phone, and she said there's an officer behind you, I said no, there's not.
Okay, and she also told you to pull over.
And
you
I
were
said I'm
very
not going to pull
belligerent
over
with that.
because there's no officer behind me. That's what I said. That didn't make sense. I don't know. I mean,
So I'd say 95% of the population, when I
When
give
they're
them a
right mind.
lawful order to say, hey, pull over, everything matches, we'll take care of it from there. We have a lot of systems in place that we can find out who these people are without escalating things to how you did.
yeah.
You were given a lawful order to pull over and let law enforcement take care of the situation.
All right.
It's frustrating
I
because
understand. I was in the wrong, but I didn't do anything because there was no officer behind me. So
again,
that's why I didn't
you
pull over.
called 911, you provided a license plate. Everything made sense. We can follow up with it from there. That's how we take care of things. That's technology, that's how it's great, because that's honestly the safest way to take care of it. Chasing somebody down, and if this escalates, and now all of a sudden you guys are going through the city, you T-bone somebody, people are getting killed for, quite honestly, man, a bumper. On top of the fact that
It's a little more than that. It's basically a hit and run.
it
The guy
is,
tried
it
getting
absolutely
away.
is. And so I cite him accordingly with that, sir.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It's
Is
not just a little. The way that you just said it, it's not just a little fender bender dinky. It's him nailing me on the highway.
absolutely,
Going 80.
you're right. I get
That's-
that.
there's a big
but I will
difference.
take care of the rest of it, not you.
Well,
That's
I know,
what
I'm
it's come
just
down
saying
to.
there's
And
a
you
big
were given a
difference.
legal order, a lawful order to pull over, and you disobeyed my lawful order. Okay.
All right.
So I will be citing you with obstruction as well.
Okay.
in the future, please listen to the dispatchers.
All right.
You
well,
get into an accident,
I didn't have anybody behind me to pull over.
doesn't
so
matter.
I
You
didn't-
called 911. We
I
had
didn't
the
realize
information,
that
sir.
I was supposed to pull over and just
He
wait
told you
till
multiple
officer-
times to pull over, sir.
All right.
So I will get you the information for the accident. Hang tight. Nah. We're good. Thank you. So the incident number,
Did he get a hit and run or no?
I cited him appropriately with what he needed to be cited with.
Oh, you
So
can't tell me that information.
it'll be available on here if you'd like to take a look. So everything to take care of it, it'll be explained in this number right here. Okay. Let your insurance company know you were involved in an accident.
Sorry, it's supposed to.
Yeah, we'll switch positions. I like that idea. So let them know you're involved in an accident. You pay them enough money, time to get some of it back. All right, so you don't have to dig out and do whatever. Usually you just can say, hey, here's my accident number. They do the legwork, all right? So you pay them enough money, again, time to get some of it back. So that's where it's at. The unfortunate other one, dude, just pull over and let us do our job.
Money? What do you mean? The
Your insurance company.
Oh yeah.
Thousands of dollars. We do it all the time, and hopefully you never have to use it. So now it's time to get some of it back, and essentially is what I say. So I did cite you for the obstruction. Okay. It's through Blount County Circuit Court. There's a court date you're not required to appear on. Anything to take care of the citation will be explained on the bottom.
All right.
So
So does that go against my driving record then? The
no,
citation?
the citation doesn't. That's a complete other separate issue.
All right.
That's just one of those where, my man,
263. All right.
seriously, dude, like, I don't want to
Well, I
see.
know in that situation, she told me to pull over. I said there's no. I didn't know.
You have more than enough ample opportunity.
I didn't know what to do. So.
My biggest concern is you pull over, you don't have to worry about him doing something stupid. Let us do our jobs. Because that puts you at risk, them at risk. They had a 4-year-old kid in the vehicle too. So it puts everybody at risk for, at the end of the day, is a property crime. So keep that in mind, please.